as a tea drinker, one of the realities is tea stains. And a number of years ago, I believe it was back in 2007, I was sitting in my tea room at my old wellness center with one of my tea customers, and I was lamenting about some of my stainless steel strainers. They had become so tea stained over many uses that water was not pouring through them. The water was held up because of the tea stains. And I would try soaking them in various things, and I'd use elbow grease and soap and water and all of that, and nothing was making these tea strainers any better. And I was saddened because I thought, do I have to throw this thing away? Am I no longer going to be able to use this strainer? Has it reached the end of its life? Well, my friend happened to be in that day when we were talking about that, and I showed him what was going on with the strainers and how I said, I don't want to throw these things away, they're useful. And he said, give me a week. And he came back in a week later, and we sat down and we shared tea, and he took those same strainers and he put them in this hot solution that he had made. It was a couple teaspoons actually of what became our Mandala Tea Smart Soak. A couple teaspoons of that in a quart of hot water, and we set those strainers in there, and we commenced drinking tea. And about 10 minutes later, he said, hey, bring those strainers out and give them a rinse. Rinsed them, and they turned brand new. And so some of those strainers I still have, and these things are now 10, 12 years old, and they keep going because I maintain them with our Smart Soak tea stain dissolver. I want to show you, here's this tea thermos is one that I did. This is my personal tea thermos. This is one that just yesterday I let the strainer get very bad. So over the course of quite a few uses, you can see what happened to this tea strainer. This strainer right here looked like this one yesterday until I used the Smart Soak. What I did was I made up a solution, and I did the whole tea thermos and the strainer, so it turned it brand new again. So just to show before and after. And one of the things that I think is so important about keeping our teawares clean is not just the aesthetics, but it also helps the flavor. If I have gear that's all tea stained and mucked up, it begins to affect the flavor of the new teas that I brew in that. So the Smart Soak tea stain dissolver was invented for us by that friend I was telling you about, who creates products for the wine and beer making industry. So not only are these things non-toxic and safe, but they really do the job. The science is good and the chemistry is clean. So I really like the Smart Soak tea stain dissolver, and it is the #1 rated teaware on steepster.com. And it has been for a number of years. So a lot of tea drinkers are using this. Strainers, glass teapots, porcelain gaiwans, even these plastic style brewers that you see can be made brand new with Smart Soak, because these things can look like this strainer did earlier. So the Smart Soak is about a 5 to 10 minute solution to really keep your gear clean and your flavor clear. Highly recommended. Give it a shot. We have it available in 1 ounce packets, 6 ounce packages, and also 1 pound tubs, and you can find that on the website. Keep it clean.